Milestone 4, Task 2. And Brittany, this is your InDesign postcard. So let's take a look at it. You've taken, the image you're working on, you actually cropped it some to probably try to balance it a little bit more. So it's a bit improved. You do have a lot of space in the black part of the card. You did some nice type with your name with photography at the end. Now, when we're looking at composition, you do have a symmetrical kind of composition or a centered composition with the image. The red is pretty bright with the black, but the red against the green kind of works. They're complementary colors, so it pops it just a bit. And then the type, but it feels like the type doesn't really have any anchor. It looks like it's slipped, technically speaking, like something, wasn't working quite right. So I'm just going to click on it and move it over. I can take my arrows and try to work it so that it's even on each side. And I think that really does look a lot better than having it way to the side. I'd rather see the black, around the edges. If you wanted to add more space, the other thing would be to make this a vertical, because it's a vertical picture. So that, I think, would even work better. So convert this to a vertical with the image on it and your name kind of centered on it, and I think it'll utilize the space a lot better. For the opposite side of your postcard, you have a border, and then you have your name, your email address, cell, and home phone number. And so that's plenty of information. You might want to give it a little bit more space between the border and the top of the type. So I'll move the whole thing down by selecting all of them and then over a bit. I think it needs more space. Also, you may want to take this line and create, maybe make this a red line. Pick up a little bit more of the color that you're using in the other side. So, and some of those options would be the line being red, the box around being red. You could do a double line, a red and black line, and then it would relate to your other image. Again, vertical on this image with the name, so we don't have so much extra black space. I think that would be a more appropriate coloration. We'd also talked about maybe adding some more color or detail into the shoot in Illustrator, and here where it's gone kind of gray, maybe taking back in some of the maybe putting some blue in here or getting some of this other color to make it kind of flow a bit better, a little bit more dynamic. It's pretty centered, very weighted on the area where the foot is, and then we have the blue here and green, so something that kind of segues from one section to the next. But overall, you have a good start on your assignment, and good use of taking long strides in the use of InDesign, which is a fairly complex program. So good work so far.